locker room. They need something to believe in. They can look at last year and see what we did. So I think everybody believes. These guys this is their job. They do this for a living. They also do it because they love the game. And we got to make sure we don't lose that love sitting at 3-6 because that love for the game helped us. We're going that 7-0 run last year.
What fuels you all believe that you guys can do another 7-0 run?
Just the way we played. We can score points. We can put points up, and our defense has played well at times this year. So we just need it all to come together, all to click for us, and the only way to do that is to keep pushing forward. What's a man to do when he goes to work every day and puts his all into it, and sometimes comes up short? He still goes to work the next day, and we got to do that.
Is that what you say to your guys?
Yeah, and guys will be mad, and obviously when you're losing games, things get magnified. But for us, winning cures all, and I think everybody is buying in, even though it is tough right now at 3-6 to buy in. They're buying into what our philosophy is.
Are you shocked this team is 3-6?
Yeah, definitely shocked, but it's just another test. You gotta. It says in the Bible, you got to be with God in the troubling times, not just the good times. And I think as long as we do right by Him, He'll do right by us. This is just a test that we got to try to pass, and I'm being set on making sure we pass it.
Fourth down pass. Santana was in when he caught the touchdown.
Yeah, I did, and they didn't even review it, and that's also frustrating. But at the end of the day, they made the call. We lost the game, and there's no reason for us to sit here and cry over spilled milk.
How hard is it to execute that pass with all that you need to go right on that in that situation?
Yeah,
you almost had it.
Yeah, it's tough, and you're a couple inches away, and that's football for it. It's a game of inches. I know it's a huge cliche, but it really is, especially in that moment. They blitzed us, made me hot. I had to throw the one route that I had on the field, and we didn't make it happen. So, like I said, that's very disheartening, but we got to move forward.
When they took that 20-27 lead, you guys pretty much needed to come back and answer. There were back-to-back 10-yard sacks. What happened on that drive?
Yeah, it's like I said, we just had some misfires that we can't have, and that's the bottom line. It's not any one person's fault, but we just had some things happen for us that can't happen in those situations. With the way the game was going, we had kept the crowd out of the game for most of the game, and that brought them right back into it. So we just can't have those things happen.
You look like a rag doll out there. I mean, is this the most hits you think you've taken in the game, and the biggest hits you've taken?
Yeah, I got hit a lot. But it's football.
She said a rag doll.
And, teams are going to do that. They're going to try to come at you and hit you, try to test you, see if you're okay. And I think that's every defense's goal, to get as many hits on the quarterback as they can. When you're sitting there playing a team that's 1-7, they're going to try anything possible to try to win the game. And, putting me on the ground often was part of their plan.
One more. Besides getting after you pass rush, did they do anything coverage-wise different in the second half that you can identify?
Not too much. They played their safeties really, really deep the whole game, trying to take away our third-level throws, which is the philosophy that they run by. They run a bend but don't break. That's why we had a lot of drives that were long. That's why we had the ball for a long time whenever we were clicking. So not much different. We just couldn't stay on the field as well as we did in that first half for the majority of that third quarter.
Thanks, Robert.
That's right.